Namaste, this is Dr. Sangamesh. Ayurveda, the ancient science of life, offers a deep understanding of health and disease. One common question people ask is, are all diseases curable in Ayurveda? The honest answer is, not all diseases are curable, but may can be managed, prevented, or relieved effectively depending on various factors. To help patients and practitioners make realistic decisions, Ayurveda classifies disease into four main categories based on their curability. These categories were explained thousands of years ago in Charaka Samhita, one of the most respected Ayurvedic texts. First is Sadhya, the curable diseases. These diseases can be completely cured with proper treatment, diet, and lifestyle. They are usually newly developed, not very deep rooted, and the patient is strong. For example, what we call it as amla pitta or hyperacidity, or jwara, simple fevers which are of recent origin, early stages of prameha which can be correlated to diabetes, non bleeding hemorrhoids which are also called as arshas in Ayurveda. Here, here comes the reference in Charaka Samhita, chapter 7, 28 sloka. He says that Sukasadhyaha prakritihi sharirasya balamayuhu cha yathaswam rogah shitilah sukshmah kale krite yojitah sadhyam. It means that a disease is easily curable when the person is naturally strong. The disease is mild, recently developed, and timely treatment is given to the patient. Next comes the Krichra Sadhya, difficult to cure. The diseases can be cured but only with the intense treatment, long term discipline, and the patient's effort. They may have already started to affect deeper tissues or organs. For example, we take as partial stroke or pakshaghata, the mild epilepsy or apasmara. Here goes the reference in Charaka Vimanasthana, chapter 729. Yat tu karyeshu krichratvat krichrasadyam udahritam. It means that diseases that are hard to treat and require effort are called difficult to cure or krichrasadya vyadis. Then comes the yapya or manageable but not curable. These diseases cannot be cured but can be controlled or managed with regular medicines, lifestyle modifications, and care. The aim here is to improve the quality of life and slow down the disease progression. For example, take it as chronic asthma or what we call it as shwasa in our parlance, the advanced diabetes or madhumeha, some types of psoriasis or eczema which we call it as kushta in Ayurveda. Here goes the reference in Charaka Vimanasthana, chapter 7, sloka number 30. He says that Yat tu yapyam bhavet rogam yapyam nama taduchyate na tu sadhyam na cha asadhyam yapyatve satatam sthiram. It means that a disease that is not fully curable but can be continuously managed is called as yapya. The last comes asadhya or incurable disease. These diseases do not respond to treatment and are considered incurable. In such cases, Ayurvedic care focuses on relieving pain, improving comfort, and supporting emotional well being. For example, we take severe cancer like tumors, which are called as arbuda, the advanced psychosis, which can be compared to Daruna Unmada in Ayurvedic parlance, complicated multidosha fevers, that is Sannipata Jwaras. Here goes the reference in Charaka Samhita, Vimanasthana, chapter number 7, bar 31. He says, Yasya lakshanam ashritya yadyapyan murashu न म्रियते तथापि न साध्यते rogo bhavati sa asadhyatamaha. It means that even if the disease does not kill immediately, if it cannot be treated or reversed, it is known as asadhya or incurable. Here comes the conclusion. Ayurveda is realistic, not magical. It does not promise to cure everything, but it offers deep insight into what is curable and what not is. When to treat intensively, when to manage the symptoms, when to focus on comfort and spiritual healing. Quality, therefore, it is crucial to consult an Ayurvedic qualified physician who can evaluate your condition and guide you honestly based on the classical principles. If diagnosed early and treated wisely, many illnesses can be reversed or at least managed successfully. If you find this video helpful, like, share and subscribe to our Vaidya Sangamesh YouTube channel for more Ayurvedic wellness wisdom. Thank you for listening to us. Namaste.